Alright guys, welcome to another RWBY Amity Arena video. Today we're going to be talking over the new data mines that were discovered today with the new patch. There's 3 new cards that were discovered and 1 new skin. But before we go over that, just want to take a quick look at the disclaimer. People can get in big trouble if certain bits of data are revealed before it is supposed to. So please keep this information to yourself or face the consequences. I'm kind of breaking that already by doing this kind of video, but the information posted here is not 100% confirmed. It may remain unused, or it might make its way into the game in future updates. Spoilers may be possible. You have been warned. By agreeing to these terms, you adhere to these terms and take full responsibility for your actions regarding this information. That's a mouthful. I've gotten a kind of gray area response that says, like, go ahead and do this. So that's why I am doing it. I was kind of told like not to worry too much about it. I shouldn't get in trouble, but that's why I did do the disclaimer at the start. I wasn't gonna just go straight into this video and not give out the disclaimer. But here we go. The three new units at Legion Borrow Gun Bundle, which is gonna be a common card. That Legion Borrow Gun. The Mechalite Twin Bundle, which is gonna be the 2 Mechalites. I'm so sorry for that. I just had a soda. Freezer Burn. Yes, that is probably gonna be my favorite card just to possess. Maybe not use, but possess. It's got my 2 favorite RWBY characters in 1 card. And Snow P Weiss outfit. It's really messed up here. You really can't make it out due to how it's spread out. But let's go over the 3 cards. Elysian Gun Barrel is going to be a 3 aura, normal, Arena 5. A turret that hides until a ground unit is near. The Alice military has recently become very proactive in making their hardware more approachable. We've come to realize after the fall of Beacon that seeing our hardware doesn't always elicit the feeling of safety as intended. So we've made the Elysian Gun Barrel, which are hidden installations that will pop out and fire on proximal enemies. Out of sight, out of mind, we think. If this is the size of our defenses, then what is it we're expecting to fight? Ozpin. Stats. Level 1. Range is 6. Attack speed is 0.7. Movement speed, it does not move. It's a tower card. Another tower card. Targets only ground. Deploy time is 1 second. And it stays up for 25 seconds. I'm glad they're reducing towers uptime, because like I said in the patch notes, we are way too heavy into the defense meta. It's too easy to defend. And I'm kind of not happy with this card that we got another tower defense card. Like, why? We don't need one. We just got 2 last patch. But we're getting the 3rd one. A 3rd tower card in 1 month. Next card. The Mechalite Twins. I hope I pronounced that right. 7 aura. Epic. Arena 5 also. A melee unit that swaps around to fight longer. The Mechalite Twins are the true bouncers of Junior's club. How do we know? Because Yang made them bounce all over the club with her fist. She came up with this joke as well. Do they mean Barbara came up with that joke? But in all seriousness, Melanie and Milsha's martial prowess and teamwork are so great that only a genius fighter with semblance-assisted attacks like Yang could handle them in hand-to-hand combat. If they hadn't underestimated Yang and had taken the fight more seriously, who knows what could have happened. Though as bodyguards, they definitely failed, since they only arrived after their boss was punched across the room, then ran away before their boss was punched out of the building. Wow. Melanie, who is this girl? Milsha. I don't know, but we should teach her a lesson. Melanie. Active. Calls out the other twin until called back in. Cooldown 5 seconds, so every 5 seconds you can switch between the 2 units. Animation takes 0.6 seconds. No channel time. So it instantly happens, but there is a animation of 0.6 seconds. Active internal notes. It's misspelled, but I'm pretty sure that means internal. If you select a location to use the skill, the twins that are not currently listed next to the twins currently placed on the battlefield appeared. And then existing twins jump backstep by jumping backstep. Twins that have appeared through the use of skill will move instantly while leaving behind a residual image at the selected position at the time. Skills can be reused. It's 5 seconds, even though it says 0 seconds after new twin appears. No skill icon will be revealed if there are no twins to replace if one is defeated. Each twin has its own status and appears on the battlefield with a pre-placement HP on redeployment through the skill use. Deploy time does not apply when deploying using skill and when deploying one other person. Okay. So far, these are subject to change, but at 7 aura, you're just getting Albane brothers that take turns, and by these notes, I don't see anything mentioning they have range. They don't have. Oh, of course they don't have range. They didn't show range in the animation, but they can be different in the game. They don't have AOE, so if they're 7 aura single targets, I don't see them being played. Not for 7 aura, not in this meta. They're gonna be worse than the Albane brothers because, for one, they're single target. They're not gonna be able to handle multiple targets as well. At least the Albane brothers can fight a swarm off just a little bit better than a single target unit can, like Roman, because you're having 2 targets. That's why the AK-130s, because they have 4 units, can fight off the baby Deathstalker swarm just a little bit better because they're each killing 1. But Milsha and Melanie, they're coming out 1 at a time. They're not going to be able to handle swarms. So for 7 aura, you're going to be being stopped by Ravagers, baby Deathstalkers, 1 aura, White Fang Squad. Like, I can think of so many lower cost units that are just going to stop this. And then not to mention all the tower cards that just got buffed, especially White Fang Watch Tower. How it now has over 2,000 HP at tournament level play or friendly battle level play. These are not going to cut it anymore. It's not a 7 aura. They're going to have a bad start. I hope they reduce their aura cost. At the very least, reduce them to 6 so that they're at the equivalent of the Albane brothers. And we don't even know their actual stats. They could have potentially lower stats than Albane brothers. They could have potentially higher stats than the Albane brothers. Last card. Freezer Burn. A melee unit that uses fog. Oh, sorry. Started off a little low. 5 aura legendary. Nobody's surprised at that. All team attack cards are legendary. I wish they would have some team attacks be at least epic, so it's easier for players to get a hold of team attack cards. Arena 5 also. That's weird. 3 Arena 5 cards? A melee unit that uses fog to hinder enemies. Freezer Burn is unique among Team RWBY's team attack in that it is more tactical than offense. Hold on, that line right there. That line right there. Are you going to tell me that Freezer Burn is going to be a defense orientated card? Why? I mean, I hope not, but let's continue. Weiss's Ice and Yang's Fire meet to create a dense fog that even the most powerful of centers cannot penetrate. However, the setup is the most dangerous of the team attacks, as Weiss is a sitting duck while creating the ice floor, and Yang is an easy target while crashing down with her burning fist. To minimize risk, the two have to execute their roles in perfect sync and extreme speed, which requires lots of practice. Seeing as how they pull off Freezer Burn perfectly now, it looks like Weiss was successful in making the carefree Yang surrender to her will. Just remember to keep your proper form, Weiss. I've just always gone with the flow, you know? Yang. Active. A thick fog affects enemy movement and attack. Cooldown 28 seconds. Animation 1.5 seconds. Channeling 0 seconds. Command. Alright guys, sorry about that. Active internal notes. When a bee falls down on a selected area, the sheep fall from the air and form a thick fog for blank seconds. Huh, yeah, it doesn't mention how long the skill goes for. Centered on the ground selected. 2 to 1. Enemies entering a dense fog will stop moving and attacking after they have been reduced to blank, stopping in place. 2-2. Enemies in the dense fog can only be attacked if they are attacked by the enemies within the range, or if the enemies within the cave intersection disappear or leave the cave, it will stop moving again. Okay, the notes are really not properly written, but I get the notion that enemies or allies inside the fog cannot be attacked, or they completely stop moving, but they can be attacked by ranged units outside of the fog. So yeah, I think this is a defensive card. Enemy enters your side of the territory, activate Freezer Burn, and then play your Shadow Blade, Cinders, and Ice Flowers like most decks have, and go to town on those units in the fog, I guess. So we got another defensive card, and we're trying. I mean, I guess we're not even trying anymore. They did mention that they want to get away from the defenders having such an easy time defending, but they're proving again and again and again that they want to give defenders an easier time with units like these, and then pusher units getting nerfed. Like Adam. He was way too good at his job, but he was one of the best at it, and he got a nerf. Deserved nerf, but maybe a little too much. 40% was a little too high. Maybe it should have been like 30 or 25% reduction. His HP should not have been reduced. But anyways, we're not here to talk about Adam and his nerf. We're here to talk about the 3 cards. So, Elysian Burrow Gun is just like the... Forgot what that tower is called in Clash Royale. It's a thunder tower, but in Clash Royale, it hits both ground and flying units. But in this one, it only hits ground units, which is great. At least it's not an all-powerful tower again. Another tower that hits air and ground. Maybe we'll see a tower that only hits air units. Not too many people have pure air decks, so it could see a lot of times where it will do nothing but sit in your hand. Mechalite Twins, I'm doing a preemptive call here, but they are gonna have such a hard time seeing use in this current meta, especially at 7 aura. Freezer Burn, we don't know her stats either. We don't know if she's gonna be a ranged unit, melee unit, and we don't know who of the two is the actual unit for the card. Is it going to be Weiss or Yang? And it looks like they're using volume 4 to 6 costumes, not 1 to 3. Because I don't remember Yang having that coat on, but it's been a while. Hopefully Snow P Weiss outfit is a regular cookie costume. We have not had regular cookies in a long time. It's all been cocoa cookies. You know, throw the free-to-play players a bone once in a while. But okay, I would go like okay, not okay, okay, maybe. Hope you guys enjoyed today's video. I gotta wrap this up already because right after I'm done recording this, I'm gonna try playing Skullgirls on mobile. Hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Leave a like, subscribe, and comment. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.